Greetings friends! Today I want to do a quick guide for the build I'm playing in the Third Edict League in Path of Exile 2, converting fire damage to chaos damage with Blackflame Covenant and using Ember Fusilade as our main skill. In this video, I'll cover everything you need to know like gems, gear slots, passives and jewels. This build uses no expensive items because we will craft everything that we need using the new Abyss Desecration. However, I recommend doing this build after you've reached level 60 and have a couple exalts and gold saved up. To level up through the campaign, I used Essence Drain Contagion. This is a level 80 Blood Mage build that is casting a spell called Ember Fusilade. For clear, we also use Fireball along with Flame Walls to augment our damage and generate infusions with Living Bomb. For defense, we have 2500 maximum life and 600 energy shield, 800 mana, 75% all resists, 450 armor with a 12% estimated physical damage reduction, 20% damage taken recouped as life, elemental and physical, and for our offense we are sitting at 29,000 DPS for the Fusilade without any buffs or other spells. Our clear spirit is insane and bossing is above average considering the investment cost. For the gem setup, we have our Ascendancy spell called Life Remnants. This is linked with Harmonic Remnants and Remnant Potency. This skill drops instant health globes on the ground, allowing us to have full life while clearing maps. Next is Spell Slinger. This is from our Wand Implicit and it is linked with Snap, Boundless Energy 2 and Consider Casting. This spell will be turned on when we socket an active spell like Snap, and it is only used when the monsters we are killing reaches 100% flammability, consuming its energy and casting Snipe for infusions. Our main skill, Ember Fusilade, is linked with Fire Mastery, Wild Shards 2, Compressed Duration, Consider Casting, and Rapid Casting. Our Fireball, AoE Clear, is linked with Unleash, Sion's Temper, Fire Mastery, and Consider Casting. Our Curse, Despair, is linked with Heightened Curse, Efficiency 2, and Focused Curse. For our damage utility, we have Living Bomb, linked with Rapid Casting 3, Harmonic Remnants 2, Overabundance 2. And we have Flame Wall, linked with Magnified Area, Fortress 2, and Spell Cascade. Whenever we are casting Flame Wall, our Fusilade will get infused with extra fire damage, and when we are clearing rare monsters or uniques, we also use Living Bomb on them for additional remnants and DPS. For our Spirit Reservation, we have Time of Need, linked with Compressed Duration. We have Siphon Elements, linked with Harmonic Remnants 2, and Withering Presence, linked with Prolonged Duration 2 and Clarity. Although not necessary, I highly recommend getting 20% quality on all relevant gems. Now I will quickly showcase the gear that I'm currently using. Our most important piece is the Dueling Wand with +4 fire spell skills. I recommend purchasing a blue item with +4, then using a greater essence for cast speed or using a perfect essence of sorcery to guarantee a +3 spell modifier on an already good one. For our focus, we do exactly the same thing. We can purchase a blue item with +2, or we can get a good shield and use the perfect essence of sorcery. However, the perfect essence of sorcery will remove a modifier and add the +3, so it's a little bit of a gamble. The rest of our gear is just rares with maximum life, elemental resists, chaos resists. On our boots, we want 30% movement speed and a little bit of armor when it is possible. On the rings, we have a little bit of leeway to get a bit more extra damage, but like I said, only resists and maximum life is suffice. The only good thing that you could improve on is an amulet that will have plus level to spell skills. I haven't managed to find a good one or save enough currency to purchase one because it is quite expensive. For our charms, we use a Towing Charm for immunity to freeze and a Golden Charm for rarity of items found. For our flasks, we use 20% flasks with instant recovery and increased charges. For the passive tree, we are a Blood Mage that takes Vitality Siphon for Spell Leech, giving us a lot of sustain. Then we take Thunder of Flesh as our second ascendancy for base critical hit chance for spells. This is very important for our damage. And the third and fourth is gonna be Grasping Wounds and Crimson Power, two very powerful defensive ascendancies. We pass to all the critical hit chance on the tree that we can get our hands on and critical hit damage. And it is very important to get chance to fire additional projectile spells for Ember Fusilade. So we have a very nice mapping experience. That means whenever we cast one Fusilade, we have a big chance to cast many more. And the socket from our wand also gives us 25% chance for spell skills to fire 2 additional projectiles. With the new patch, we do not need to use an offhand weapon. We can just allocate weapon skill set. Primarily the 2-1 for the curses, curse magnitude and curse duration for our despair. So we get all the curse effect and everything for the weapon skill set 2, and for the weapon skill set 1 we get only pure damage, some crit, some chaos damage, and of course the fire projectiles. We also use Taunt Flash and Loose Flash for a little bit of extra defense. For jewels, I recommend getting as much crit as possible, maybe a bit of energy shield recharge rate, and spell damage. Apart from that, maybe corrupt them to get a nice implicit, and try your luck with the Heart of the Well. For the permanent buffs from campaign, I took 30% increased charm charges and +1 charm slot from the medallion in Act 2, element threshold from Venom Drop in Act 3, dexterity and strength from tattoos, and 30% life recovery from flask in Act 4, and from the interlude I took 3% movement speed from the 7 pillars. This has been everything for the Ember Fusilade starter video guide. If you have any questions or suggestions, please post them down below in the comment section or come ask them in chat when I stream. I'd love to have you there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Exile.